Welcome to the Toxic Tavern, where I read horror stories. Horror fucking stories. This is the tale of the player causes chaos. From D&D Horror Stories, Reflective Deer, 1803. So I'd like to start this with a small summary of the entire campaign to this point, a highlight reel of all the heinous actions that have been committed by the player in question. From there, we can discuss what had just happened. Summary: the party starts on a slave ship being shipped to an unknown place. They escape and hide out in some nearby towns as they try to evade recapture. This works and they eventually make their way to the town, and by the end of the campaign, it will become the lair of the BBEG. They meet the BBEG and take a quest from him, planning to betray him and find the souls of the two of the land's finest smiths trapped within the gemstone. To this point, none of the party members have tried to find a way to free them. They follow the instructions of the stone and find a hidden elven settlement within a forest, in which they find out more about the BBEG. The party leaves to try some new equipment they had just purchased and return to the city in flames. The BBEG comes to them instead. Two PCs die in this encounter. They retreat further into the woods, finding an elven capital of the forest. They take the opportunity to craft a BBEG slaying weapon and also find some arrows of slaying to help with the kill. Once they make their way back, they meet up with the army of elves and they march on the capitals where we are now. Highlight reel. The character in question exposed his penis to a person in a bar for intimidation check. Tried to train a lizard to steal from another party member. Took the head of a zombie, asking if it had an intact mouth. I thought it was for talk to the dead, but he just laughed when I asked. Twerked to try and seduce two ladies whose house they broke into. They ended up being witches anyway, so it doesn't really matter too much. Accused a potion shop keeper of being racist. She had a potion of fire giant strength that was really expensive, and he didn't like the price, so he screamed at her and then asked for her ledger. After being thrown in jail, he antagonized the person in the cell with him. Won a bar in a contest, but ended up realizing it was the barkeeper's house in the process. Won a bar. He somehow succeeded a 4-con save with a DC 30+ after realizing it was his house. He did not give it back and wrote in his will that he was going to give it to his next character. He does not know the barkeeper name to this point. Make fun of the NPCs for having a dead brother. The NPC made fun of him for having a dead wife in return, and he attacked him. Tried to make the windless arrow with multiple bags of holding to make a D&D nuke. Yeah, fuck that. The court he was requesting the supplies from doesn't have that many. Following is the most recent actions. He asked me if I could use the Carthagoo and Blacktooth fungus paste. The person making the potions happened to have them purely because she had collected them when she was found the ingredients for potions and sold them to him. He then tactically acquired a goblin. His plot was to feed the goblin both of these potion ingredients, which are highly addictive, to make a super soldier. These ingredients make his blood a poison and give him advantage on attack rolls. He's using this goblin to run into rooms ahead of the party so no one gets hurt. I am beyond befuddled, bewildered, kerfuffled, and perplexed at this turn of events. I don't even know what to say at this point, and just wanted to make this post to express how baffled I am. I've had characters like this.